Well everyone, here we are in Ed's shed, the annex, otherwise known as my kitchen. We've come inside because it's absolutely throwing down and it's cold, and I thought, right, we'll do this, the experiment with boiling water with the canisters. I've got this one and this one's all set up, ready to go, ready to fire away. So we're going to do this one first. What I've done is I've got jugs, baby. I've got jugs. Two jugs. They both got the same amount of water in them. They're both the same temperature. We're going to put them in this pan, the same pan. I'll dry this pan when I empty the water out, so there's no extra water in there. And we're going to find out. We're going to find out which one boils first, or if they boil at the same time, or whatever. Let's just play around with it. That tin is this one is it's a 500, I think. It's a 500. I think I've shown you that before. It's a 500, and that one is a 250. That's a 250. So it's meant to be half and half of that, but I mean, you can see the size. That's a 5. That's a 250. Size wise, I don't know, you pay your money, it takes your choice. It's about what you want to pack. Right, so let's turn the gas on. Turn the gas on. Gas is on. Gas is alight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That ain't right. Okay. Right, so there you go. I don't know if you saw that, but that was completely unmanageable. Right, and that was the canister. Okay, the gas went up so high. I tried putting it on full, but it was just too much. Alright, at the moment, what I'm finding is that the canister, the black tin, not black tin, what's that? The tin that you've just seen me set up, I'm finding that's totally unmanageable. It's either on full or it's not on. Right, let's try it again. Right, last time. Try it for the last time. Here's the thing. I'm already going off it because you just can't manage it. It's not. It's the first time I've used anything like this container, this cylinder, and already the gas is up and down and up and down. And they're brand new. They are brand new. I bought them the other day off of Amazon. It's brand spanking new. I got it out of the wrapper. Here it is. Right, let's boil some water. It's just not manageable. Alright, I seem to have got it settled down high speed. Right, here goes the water. And before I do that, let's get this stopwatch ready. Oh, it's nearly gone out again. Might be me. If anyone's got any ideas, it might be me. Right, the water's in there. The water's the same temperature as the other one. Where are we? No, it's going up and down. Right, anyway, right, here we go. I'm going to put this on. This just ain't manual. I'm going to pull this experiment, I think. Right, that's on. Go. It's not very good. I mean, we've started now, so I'm just going to try and bring it to a boil. It shouldn't take that long. That gas has nearly gone out now. I'm not impressed. Not impressed at all. Didn't say anything about whether you should lay it down, stand it up, anything like that. So that's how it goes. Right, I'll come back to you when it's boiling. Right, come back now. We've got steam, we've got bubbles. So I'm going to say that's boiling. That was 4. Let's stop it now. Stop it. We're just bubbling now, so that's 4:14. In all honesty, I was going to stop it because I tried altering the flame. I'll just do it quickly and I'll turn it off. I tried giving it more energy and all I got was not good. It was they just weren't good. I had flames up here, bloody dangerous. And now I've turned this right off. Now I've turned the valve right off, but I've still got flames on there. So I'm not overly convinced that's the safest way to go. I've turned the valve off, but that flame didn't go out, which I think would suggest to me that, and that is freezing cold. I don't get that normally. Right, let's undo this. Yeah, I'm not happy with all this. Not happy with all this at all. Not good. That is with the adapter on there. I'll show you. I'll take it off. I'll take it off using a cloth because it's ice cold coming out of there, so you don't want to get it on your skin. There you go. So that's what that looks like. Let's put this down. There's your canister with the top off, and this is the adapter that you can buy off eBay, Amazon. Have I mentioned cheap shit from China? I think I have. Well, there you go. This is another case of cheap shit from China. That literally, that tab there that you can see there, that tab, that fits into that bit there. And what it does, down visor, what it does when you tighten, I don't know if you can really see that. Let's get to a proper. When you you're not going to be able to see it. Well, anyway, what happens is when you push that round, you just about see it. Them little tabs push the plastic out. All right, and that's that. There you go. Look, when you pull that around, that pushes them little plastic tabs out. These little plastic tabs, and all it does, you've got a little recess in the top of that, and when you pull them round, that clamps onto that recess, stopping the gas from pushing that thing off. That's all it is. Right. I wasn't happy with that, and I won't be using that when I go camping. Not after that. That was just, it was too dangerous. It was far too dangerous. Now then, let's try old trusty. Regardless of the size of the tin, it's the gas and the method that we're looking at. Now, this is the one I've been using for about 2 years. This 500. It's never ever let me down. Never let me down. Right, so gas on. Gas on. I'm not asking for a Spanish waiter when I'm saying gas on. So things come out the hole there, look. These are good, but they're so bloody fiddly diddly doodah. There we go. Right. So gas on. Okay, hold on a second. So yeah, right, back. What? Don't know. Never going to use that again. Never. Right, the gas is on now, and it's much more manageable from this canister. Much more manageable. Gas up and down, no problem at all. Right, let's have the stopwatch back again. Let's get this dry. So level playing field. This is dry. Same amount of water in, there we go. And water on, stopwatch, go. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know if it was the way I was doing it, but to me, that was bloody dangerous. If sometimes when you're out camping, you've got a big awning on your tent, or you've got a canopy on your tent or something. In weather like it is today, you'd have no option but to camp, to cook underneath some kind of shelter. You can't cook outside because it's bloody pouring down. So you've got to cook under some kind of shelter. The way this was going, you couldn't manage the valve on it. So the flames were on my cooker hood. My cooker hood's the same height as my eyes, and from where that pot is, the flames were up to where the cooker hood is. I've chose to do this on the cooker because I thought that's the best place to do it. That's where we cook. That's where we normally have heaty uppy stuff. So that's what we're doing. The flames from that wasn't manageable. It wasn't right. Now then, in saying that, maybe it wasn't this can. Maybe it was, in fact, cheap shit from China. Have I mentioned the cheap shit from China? I think I have, yeah. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to bin that, because I'm blaming that. I'm blaming that for what happened with that tin. I'm not going to use that again. I didn't like it. I just don't. It's all over the bloody place. I didn't like it, so I don't think I'll be using it again. If I do, it will be when I purchase another one of these. But I mean, they're only cheap. They're cheap shit from China. They really are. There's nothing to them. There's nothing to them. They're not even fiddly. It's literally a case of you put it on, push that round, it clamps to the tin. But I don't know whether it was the mechanism in there or the tin, the pressure in the tin. I don't know. But when I tried turning it up to get more heat, the flame was just unmanageable. So I will try another one of those, but it will be a bloody long time. Now the water's boiling. I'll stop the watch because the water is boiling. I don't think any steam there, but it's boiling. I've got bubbles. The stopwatch is at that. So, well, to my mind, that is a conclusive experiment. I've tried both sets of gas canisters. Let's pour that away before somebody burns their bloody self. I tried 2 different canisters. Let's take this one off. That's a 250. Let's put my glasses down. Can't see a bloody thing. That's a 250. I think the 4 means it comes in a pack of 4, which it did. And that's like I said, it's a 500. You can get 260s and 200s of these in different various makes. Size wise, obviously the 200, 250 will be half of that size. Your footprint when you're packing it will be the same. So that's how big they are. Price wise, I think from the shopping around that I did last night online, price wise, these and these in comparative sizes are about the same price. Really, you know, I shopped around last night. I was shopping on Amazon and looking at various other places last night, and for a tin of that in that size, for a tin of that in a similar size, although they come 260 and 200s, they were about the same price. You can get these cheaper, but I don't know. I really don't know. If you buy a cheap one, is it any better? Buying cheap doesn't mean better. Buying cheap doesn't mean it's any good. Buying cheap just means you've got to watch out what you're doing, because if you buy cheap stuff, it could be made anywhere. You don't know what you're buying, you don't know where it's been made, really. Let's pop you up because you're out of the way. So, in conclusion of what I've just said, I think when you're paying for stuff that you're going to be cooking with, and there's gas involved, flammable liquids, flammable, well, most gas is flammable, but flammable stuff when you're cooking in a tent or in a sheltered area, it doesn't pay to buy cheap. Pay for something decent, because at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your body, it's your skin, it's your face. It blows up and it goes up. It's your face that's in the first line of whatever that hits. I bought this in all good faith on Amazon. It came with many stars next to it. It looks good. It looks an engineered part. It fitted on the tin, but when I tried controlling the flame, you couldn't. It just couldn't control the flame. When I did get a reasonable flame out of it, it took twice as long to boil that same amount of water as it did when I plugged it into this tin. Now, this tin's up, well, it's nearly empty now. Not because of what I've done today, but it's nearly empty. So I think I've learnt a lesson now. And I know I keep saying it in previous videos, cheap shit from China, but I've learnt a lesson now. You don't skimp on things that are dangerous. Somebody once told me you don't skimp on brakes and tyres. Well, in the camping world, you don't skimp on gas and gas products. You make sure you buy proper stuff, fit for the job, and you'll guarantee they'll be safer. If they're not safer, then, well, there's a problem elsewhere. But, you know, just don't skimp on these products. Pay the money for the proper stuff. Go to a reputable supplier, a reputable dealer, a reputable shop. There's loads of them. There's loads of camping shops. And this time of year, when camping's less fashionable, you might get a good deal on something. But go to a shop to buy it. Go to a reputable dealer and a reputable company. Stay clear of the cheap shit from China. And I found out to my cost. If that had gone any other way, that could have set fire to my kitchen. Now, I should have done it outside, but if I'd done it outside, I'd have done it in the shed, and it could have set fire to the shed. My Harley's in the shed. That's not going to happen. So anyway, Stay clear of the gas loonies out there. There's plenty of them. I nearly became one of them. See you next time.